Okay, so I'm gonna show some footage of Doctor Strange. Don't worry, I'll make sure to put timestamps below in case you want to jump around. Want to try Open Day ABX with Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange is my favorite character. I have him pretty well built. I've got him ranked 4 right now. Here's his overall stats. Everything is pretty high as it needs to be. I do have a brilliant CTP of Rage on him. His uniform is mythic. All options are mythic for every uniform he owns. I do have his artifact. It is a type match for the Instinct. It is a 5-star plus 20. Overdrive, everything is maxed out there. Type enhancements maxed out. All the skills are maxed out. I am going to probably switch to Black Widow Striker since they say Black Widow is supposed to be the best striker for ABX, and I've noticed that as well. I got Odin's Blessings on every slot. Everything's amplified. So yeah, I've got a built Doctor Strange. What I want to do here is I want to run with an Open Day team once, and then I will switch to a Blast Day team, which I don't think he's going to compete with Magneto, so I don't think he's going to be meta, but I want to give it a shot. So in my opinion, this is probably his idealistic team here because he has a self-leadership going on and he's being double buffed. So we have a buff here with the 53% damage dealt, and we have a buff over here with a 55% damage dealt. So I think the two of them together would actually be pretty solid. I'm starting to think maybe it might be a better option if I was to have... do I have insight on her? I do. I have insight on Valkyrie. It might be a decent option to have Fury's leadership because Fury's got a little bit higher there. So I might actually switch that out. So even though that's a 53%, I think Fury might be a better option for an idealistic Open Day team. So if we go here, let me just check Fury really quick. Gonna make some decisions here. Where are you at, Fury? There you are. Alright, so Fury is gonna give 50%, so that's an extra 5%, and he gives 55 over the 53, so that is a better option. So we're actually going to put him in there. So this is probably going to be the idealistic team for him, which will probably do the most. So let's see how that looks with an idealistic team. I'm going to use the rotation basically from the one that they suggest in the skill preview. I've played around with some other stuff. There has been some other suggestions on rotations, like the fact that 4 can be instantly canceled, but I like the ability to move around. So if I get a chance to move around and stuff like that, I think that's not a bad idea to have. So all right, 5, and then I'm going to do a 3, 2, 4, and then a 1. I feel like 1 should probably be done a little bit sooner, though. 3, 2, 4, 7. Move around, and then do a 1. Then do a 6. Wait for a second. Images appear. 5, 3, 2, 4. All right. 3, 2, 4. There's a 6 again. 5, 3, 2, 4. I mean, this is pretty impressive with this team up. Getting 8 million before the first roar. I'm actually going to wait and delay this until he jumps center, even though I'm moving around and wasting some time. I'll go ahead and pop this here. Right around 16, he's going to jump center. I'm going to go ahead and get one more rotation off real quick. I think I have enough time for it. Yeah, I got enough time for it. I'll pop this. This should do the time, cancel for today. So far, the highest I'm able to score right now is with Magneto, and he can do right around 15 million. And I just don't think Strange is going to be able to hold up with that 15 million. Okay, I missed the 3 somehow. That will affect his score quite a bit. You know, he actually might be able to do a full open day team and might actually be able to score closer to 15. I mean, 14 is not bad. I did mess up a rotation there, and I lost some damage towards the end. Let's see what this team can do for Blast Day, and we'll compare the 2 uniforms just to do a quick double run. Since we already have the rotation down and we know the rotation, I'm just going to speed up this portion of the video just to give you guys some information and data. Just as I suspected, yeah. Probably could do a little bit over 14 million, but obviously the open day team is going to do better, but both Magneto and Jean Grey are outscoring on my account, and they're not built as well as Doctor Strange, so unfortunately this new uniform, not good. Let's compare it to the old uniform. So I'm going to go ahead and swap over to the last uniform. Alright, so yeah, the newer uniform does do more damage. There's a couple things that I messed up on that rotation. But yeah, you do more in ABX with the newer uniform, but still not enough to compete with the meta. So it's kind of like, if you like Doc Strange like me, it's my favorite character, maybe it's worth getting. I don't know. I'm kind of disappointed. I really thought there was going to be a massive power spike for Doc Strange, and I'm just not seeing it. Let's also try a double support Doctor Strange team. See how that goes. Nice. Probably could have hit 15 million. It's actually not bad at all. I think the double support is definitely the way to go if you're going to do a blast. So Blast Day, it's still not going to outscore Magneto, but definitely a lot nicer. Alright, let's try one run really quick with Doctor Strange's lead instead of Fury. I know I'm not getting the 5 on Fury, but getting him to jump in and attack right away, so he's got to lead with a double support just to see if it makes a difference. All right, 15.4 million. So yeah, doing the self-lead with the double buff is definitely the way to go with Doctor Strange, but it's still not going to compete with Magneto. So if you don't have Jean Grey, Luna Snow, or Magneto, he might be decent in open day, but with Magneto, Blast Mail, he's still outscoring Doctor Strange. So unfortunately, the uniform is kind of a bust, which is very disappointing for fans of Doctor Strange like myself. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.